Throughout my life I've always had a passion for geography, but little knowledge was given to me on the many career paths you could take. When I started my studies, it was purely because I wanted to make a difference in this world and work towards a more sustainable future. I first learned about aquaculture when I went to university, and I was so surprised at the little knowledge I had previously, especially because it's so important for Scotland. I learned so much about aquaculture, and I learned how geographers are so essential in creating a sustainable future for Scotland. I see great importance of teaching young geographers the career opportunities associated with aquaculture, because I wish I knew more paths you could take with geography. I'm here to tell you that aquaculture could be for you.
Being a geographer is all about proposing solutions to help tackle issues that are facing our world. In both developing and in developed regions, food security is a major challenge. By 2050, the world's population is expected to rise from 7 billion to 9.1 billion, a 34% increase. Agriculture's future faces many threats due to climate change, with many regions expected to lose a large percentage of their arable land by 2050. At our current rate of wasteful consumption, it has been estimated that we need a substantial increase in global food production of 70% by 2050 to deal with the rise in global population. This is when geographers are so important in coming up with sustainable alternatives, and one of these is aquaculture. Fish production is a sustainable solution that can tackle these challenges of food security across the globe. Demand for fish is expected to increase because of the rise in populations, but also because of the nutritional benefits. Fish is a source of protein, it contains omega-3, and it has been shown to contribute to a decrease in poverty rates in poorer communities. Aquaculture is a sustainable industry and aims to ensure that species are not depleted due to overfishing. Both in Scotland and abroad, geographers can help ensure that our seas and fluvial systems continue to thrive. Aquaculture is the fastest growing food production sector in the world, and it will play a massive role in determining our sustainable future. Career opportunities are varied and spread all over Scotland from Edinburgh to Shetland. You can help drive innovation and work in the front line to combat climate change. Here's what a few people have to say about the importance of teaching aquaculture in schools before they make their career choices.
Aquaculture is a very important industry, but it's also the kind of industry that can have quite large effects. I think it has a huge role to play in addressing food shortages and also in addressing the sustainability issues of producing food for a growing population. Often coastal zones are home to very complex and fragile communities, but they also act as places in which fish and other organisms are moving through. I guess geographers are really important in terms of understanding the physical landscape, as well as understanding the biological linkages, sensitivities and communities that may be affected by the activity of aquaculture.
So when we think about geography, we don't always associate that with aquaculture immediately, but there's a significant role for geographers within aquaculture. It always surprises me when I speak to people, and I speak to students in particular in high schools, that they're not aware of aquaculture, given the growth and development of this food production sector. So there's a real need to have a diverse range of people involved in aquaculture if we want to see aquaculture continue to develop and really to contribute to sustainable aquaculture development. To do that, we need young geographers.
Geographers have a unique ability to link the natural world and the human world together. Geographers have for decades studied the green revolution, high-yielding crop varieties and so on, and geographers are uniquely positioned to understand the successes of the green revolution as well as the limitations of the green revolution. They are in a strong position to transfer this knowledge from the green revolution to the new blue revolution, that is aquaculture. Geographers therefore can help to produce solutions and ways forward so that aquaculture can be both culturally sensitive and environmentally sensitive, making it a sustainable industry. And in the words of Michael Palin, geography is a subject that holds the key to our future.
I think it's really important that aquaculture starts to play a more pivotal role in the education system so young geographers can learn about the varied and exciting career opportunities in aquaculture. Aquaculture can relate to both human and physical geography, and these topics can include things such as climate change, it can include the impact on fragile communities, it can include population increase, trade and globalisation. The Scottish Aquaculture Innovation Centre is here to provide further guidance on this and can even help arrange field trips. Aquaculture needs geographers.